Mr. Rogers is the perfect human being. How dare you?
He's got... I don't know if he can hold up a candle to Drew Carey. He is also the most perfect human being.
I don't know about that.
Me neither. Bathrooms. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms. You turn to find Miranda staring at the walls and sighing audibly. Again, we have to stop meeting like this. She clearly has something on her mind. Oh, these bathrooms are so vulgar. Who wrote my phone number on the bathroom stall? If only they were more like the bathrooms back home in Atlantis. Bathrooms are so vast and luxurious. Many have entered and never been seen again.
That doesn't sound like a good thing.
I have raised this issue with Principal Giant Spider, but he insists that the school does not have the budget for such things. He told me to pick one improvement, just one, for the school to implement. What improvement of all the myriad possibilities should I select? Oh, I'm paralyzed by the options. Help me! A gold-plated robot that helps you wipe? Or flood the entire bathroom.
Fisto.
That's some kind of fisto. Or flood the entire bathroom with seawater and exotic fish. Just like home, I even have some underwater interior design ideas. Ooh.
Yeah, but you're a firebrand, so I don't think you would,
Yeah, that's true. Just logically, I wouldn't have this. It might actually be difficult for me to survive with this one. So I think I'm gonna... it seems too vulgar, but I'm gonna say it. A gold-plated robot that cleans poop off your butthole. Oh, a gold-plated robot? Not even the toilet mansions of Atlantis have gold-plated robots to help you wipe. Gold, you see, tarnishes quickly underwater.
It's true, especially seawater.
I had no idea. Yeah, it would probably corrode very quickly. Wait, isn't the Statue of Liberty made out of a very corrosive material as well?
It's made out of copper, which does not handle well to being exposed to seawater.
Yeah, I don't
which
think
is why it's green.
Yeah, instead of bronzed.
Yeah, they polished it once, and it was not well received.
Did it look ugly? People just
No, it looked really beautiful, and everybody went, "What happened to the green Statue of Liberty? It used to be green. The fuck is this?"
I wonder how long it took for it to corrode.
Probably not long. I think like a couple of years.
Maybe the populace was so outraged they had to manually corrode it and just started dumping seawater on top of it.
I don't think so, but...
What better way to obfuscate the unavoidably vulgar act of wiping? Use a robot. It's genius, I say. Genius! The next time you use the bathroom, you're greeted by a brand new gleaming Robo Butler 9000 with vibrating wiper attachment. And it gets a little too excited with its job. Butler? More like butler, am I right? Nah!
Please allow me to wipe your unmentionables.
Sorry, you gained 2 creativity and 1 charm.
Dang, look at you.
All right.
Yeah, alright. I'm gonna go to... Oh boy, I should go do something fun. What's fun?
Setting the bathrooms on fire while I'm in them. I'd actually enjoy that, being a fire demon myself. Nah.
I'm gonna go to the auditorium.
That day, while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though you get blown again. By the
Again?
gods themselves. Boy, if you want to get blown, you come perform for the gods.
The little guy on my head is the fear of acting in public.
You see Polly looking unusually depressed. She is usually on hella good drugs at this time of day. You ask her, what's up?
I'm gonna live forever.
I love her outfit!
That is the best outfit ever.
I want to see all the characters dressed up. This is amazing.
Oh my god, that's great. I was yelling that at a party last night, you know, because of the ecto cocaine. But then I realized it's like literally actually true. And forever is like really, really, really long time, you know? What if I run out of stuff to do? What if aliens take over and they ban partying? What if the Earth blows up and I have to live in space with dumb, boring space animals? I get bored when the bus takes an extra 10 minutes to arrive. How am I ever gonna stay hyped for eternity?
I'm sorry, I just saw 2 answers. One of them is really long, and that was just meth.
Meth?
You could go piss off a priest, or you could just suggest meth. I would not suggest meth. I think she'd be bored of meth.
I think she would probably get bored of meth eventually, and even if you're high on a bunch of drugs, you still don't want to screw around with meth.
Really, it's that bad, huh?
Meth is really bad.
Don't do meth, kids.
Don't do meth. Well, we've discussed this before, why meth is so addictive.
Yes, but it can't be said enough. It needs to be reiterated over and over. Don't do meth.
Yeah, don't do meth. Like, seriously, if you're gonna do drugs, like fuck around with cocaine and maybe magic mushrooms or something, just don't fuck around with meth.
Yeah, never do meth.
That stuff is real bad.
Probably also don't do the other things that Zach said, but definitely not meth.
Yeah, you don't have to. Whenever you get tired of existing, just go piss off a priest. Damn, what a dope way to go out. They'll be all like, she died the way she lived as an abomination in the eyes of the Lord. Man, I got so many cool ideas on how to piss off a priest.
I can't wait to hear them.
dip their little crackers in LSD, pour jizz in the holy water. Right translations of the Bible, but way pornier.
Oh, I don't know. God's already a pretty horny dude.
Oh man, I'm gonna stay entertained for years just thinking up new ways to make a holy dude mad. Thanks!
It's a good day to be you and a bad day to be a priest. You get bolder and more creative. Aw, trading places, are we, Zach? Choose an object. Say your choice out loud. Just an object, okay?
A noodle.
A noodle, like a rubber pool noodle, or
No, just like an actual pasta noodle, but it hasn't been cooked yet.
it's just a very brittle stick.
It's just a raw pasta noodle. It's just wheat compressed into a small form, and it's very hard and brittle.
I'm going to say a very vast farm. Just a huge 3-4 acres of farmland.
Okay.
Genies used to be found in lamps. Player order is decided based on how likely it would be to find a 21st century genie living inside the selective object. Instead of a... You know what? I didn't pick an actual object. I picked a farm. You can't really pick up a farm and rub a farm.
Yeah, not really. So I guess I win that one because you'd be more likely to just go to the store and buy a box of noodles. And you're like, you know what? I'm going to have some spaghetti. You throw the spaghetti into the pot. And then suddenly this genie just comes out of the spaghetti and is like, you have saved me from my prison. Or I am a sexy genie.
More likely, you try and break the noodles, but it's technically considered rubbing them. They rub just a little too hard, and that's what rubs it out.
Yep, that's what rubs it out.
Yeah.
Yeah! I'm gonna go sit over here with the cool kids at this table.
No, and also the vampire kid.
He's probably cool.
When you arrive at the table, you find that Polly and Liam aren't eating.
Oh, we've already done this one.
Yes, we have. What's this girl doing over here? Hey.
That's Coven.
What happens if I talk to her?
I don't know.
You were planning to sit by yourself today, but the only table you can find is partly taken by the Coven. You do feel kind of sorry for them. After all, no one ever seems to want to sit with them. And they never go to prom with anybody.
We're here to save the day.
Oh, God.
Oh, good. It's you. We can practice one of our spells on you.
I shouldn't have chosen to sit alone. And this is probably why.
Well, don't look so worried. We're preparing for an upcoming battle with the disgruntled Lord of the Seventh Circle.
Yeah, Seventh Circle.
And if we don't do our homework, we'll have a hell of a time beating him.
It's gonna suck. The audience laughs. Wait, audience? You have an audience?
Anyway, we've got 2 spells we've been meaning to try out. Magical enhancements to help us beat this big bad. Do you think we could try one on you? Pretty please?
Oh, says the audience. Where is this audience coming from? Anyway, you know a magical enhancement doesn't sound half bad. You can choose either one of the 2 options. A spell lets you see the future and also the past and the present, and you can watch live TV anywhere. Maybe. Or something a little different. Let's do the spell that turns me into 2 helicopters, hell yeah! The choice is made.
The choice is made. Wingardium Doublecopter.
You always wondered what it'd be like to be 2 helicopters. I both rise through the ceiling of the cafeteria, shattering the skylight and showering the students with broken glass.
Good thing I'm made of fear. We should have thought this through! We should have thought this through!
Oh, you should have thought this through. I knew it was a bad idea. You ditch school and spend the afternoon cruising the city, murdering birds and fucking up people's drones.
Yeah!
Eventually, you start to wonder, if you're 2 helicopters, which helicopter contains the real you? If one helicopter is destroyed, where does your consciousness reside?
It just goes into the other one.
Are the helicopters acting as hemispheres of your brain? These philosophical questions are outside your comfort zone. You finally return to school and let the Coven restore you to your former body, which is still hella awesome. But your experience being 2 helicopters has left your mind more flexible than ever. You gain a bunch of creativity.
Dang!
A lot of creativity. Trade places! Choose an animal!
Suicidal lobster.
Limping giraffe that got partially mauled by a ambitious lion.
Dang.
Decided based on how cute a video, we're a charming cat becoming friends with the selected... Oh, I don't think a suicidal lobster makes good friends with a cat.
Yeah, but the giraffe already got attacked by the cat, so I think the lobster wins.
Touche! Touche, my friend.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
I guess I'll go to the library.
And play some poker, apparently. That day, you spend some time on the library's PC and play some good old online poker, which is not illegal, apparently. Gambling seems like a stupid and dangerous decision, especially because you're poor. But who cares? This time it paid off, so fuck it. You gain money.
Oh boy!
But none of that matters, because you're late to meet Polly for more party experiments!
Yeah, we're doing party experiments! Alright, our research is progressing well so far. We've got a very limited sample size. I need to know that we can make any party the best, not just some parties. So tomorrow morning, we're gonna crash a funeral! If we can make that fun, we can make anything fun! You can't spell fun, you can't spell funeral without fun!
No, you can't!
So, brainstorm time! How can we put the fun back in funeral?
Oh, sorry, Zach already beat you to that joke, so you're a little late on that.
Bouncy castle. Or you could possess the body of the deceased, bringing him back for one last party, but I kind of want to go with bouncy castle.
I don't see a problem with that.
Yeah, this is probably the worst choice ever, and I wish there was save scumming in this game. But bouncy castle.
No. Later that night, you follow the procession of weeping mourners into the cathedral. The pallbearers lay the coffin on the dais. Or at least they try to. As soon as they set it down, it starts bouncing around the room. The lid flaps open, exposing the corpse's sallow face and lifeless eyes.
Hey, why is everyone screaming? This is my friend's awesome idea!
You remind her that you suggested a bouncy castle.
Really? I thought you said bouncy coffin. You gotta learn to enunciate when I'm drunk.
This is all your fault. Somehow this still ends up being your fault. The mourners make fun. The mourners even make you chase down the bouncy coffin. You lose 2 fun and a boldness.
Damn it!
That sucked.
I thought bouncy castle would win for sure.
It seemed too obviously the wrong answer to be the wrong answer. Well, I'm gonna go party at the outdoors. Woohoo! That day during recess, I started a half-hour rave. Woo woo woo! And here's the small Latino cat. He slips on a banana peel. I start to laugh at him. It seems rude. He asks you to stop, but you don't. I laugh so hard that I somehow steal fun from him. Hooray!
See, there he is.
Oh my word, what a wonderful, beautiful, exciting day, night, whatever. I hope someone can share in my joy. My great aunt sea monster, unholy terror, McCracken face of Cthulhu, has just received an award for her work with shipwrecks. I'm getting a little lightheaded, pardon me, I'm doing a lot of yelling. She's now one of their leading causes. I want to send her my congratulations, but no one from the Postal Service will go near her lair for fear of their lives. Oh, if only some brave hero would volunteer to deliver this important and time-sensitive missive. Why is a letter of congratulations so time-sensitive, you ask? Well, it's because of, well, you see, it's that there are very special congratulations with instructions to do something congratulatory for herself, you know? Just get her the letter. There's something fishy about this request. But you've never let that stop you before. You come up with a foolproof plan. Hire Scuber, the underwater taxi service to
Scuber?
Oh, God. Or dynamite the toilet, dive into the sewer and swim there yourself.
I think that might be the worst option.
I'm not above a little school vandalism, but sure. Let's have somebody else do it for me. I think that's the kind of thing she would like.
Hire Scuber.
Making peons do the mission for me. With just a touch of a button, you're able to call a scuba diver to your service. You give them very specific instructions as to the latitude and longitude, but conveniently leave out the part about the sea monster. A few days later, you see the fruits de mer of your labor.
I don't get it.
That's a pun. Sorry.
It's a French pun that I don't understand.
Well, I know de mer means of the lake, so...
Oh.
The fruits of the lake? Whatever.
I guess.
Oh, you wonderful person. The letter reached Great Aunt Sea Monster, Unholy Terror, McCracken Face of Cthulhu with no problem. And she was ever so grateful for the delicious midnight snack.
Oh my god.
She said she would act on the letter immediately. Act on the congratulations that I sent by thanking me, which she did. So it's all over and neatly wrapped up. Nothing further. Move along, please. Nothing to see here. Yup, seems entirely legit. Great Aunt Sea Monster, Unholy Terror, McCracken Faith of Cthulhu, which is definitely not her maiden name, but we're not including that for time purposes. She gained a crunchy victim of gig culture, and you gained 3 charm. Congratulations.
Hooray for you, I guess. Yeah, but you're still not 10 smarts.
Ugh. Who are you going to ask to the prom, Zach?
None of them.
You could go Stag, but then Vera would be so alone. You could go with Vera, the snakehead lady that we haven't seen at all game.
I'm gonna ask Polly, and guess what? It's not gonna work. Because I probably don't have enough fun.
It's Polly time.
We'll try it. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. And I, of course, am gonna ask Damien. Damien. Scott? No, wait, Miranda.
There you go.
Yeah, I'll figure it out one day.
All right.
Come on, big money, no whammy. You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the Monster Prom with you. No, you got burned again? Poor life choices is how I died. You're not gonna give her voice. You're too depressed.
I'm too
Boom.
sad.
You're a big one.
Wait.
You're bad at interacting with people. To repent for the sin of making such bad choices, you were forced to walk around the school in the nude, accompanied by a nun who chanted shame over and over while ringing a big bell.
Again.
Game of Thrones references, classic.
Oh boy, Game of Thrones references sure are funny.
Prom, sure. How could I say no to my beautiful accomplice? Wait, what do I mean by accomplice? I mean, it was clear all the time, right? I stole some eggs from that sea monster. Then my serfs cooked an omelet, and you took pictures of the water polo team eating it. And remember when we totally stole the addresses of the whole team from Principal Giant Spider's computer? Good times. Then it was just a matter of delivering the pictures and addresses to the sea monster, who, by my calculations, will soon be hunting all of the unpolite peasants down.
I don't think this went well for you.
They rejected me, and I am sure it has always been clear that you did not reject Miranda Vanderbilt. So in a way, it was sort of on them, right? It has been so sweet of you, my charming knightness, in shining armor. Damn. You feel a bit bad, both for being an accomplice to multiple manslaughters and for feeling weirdly aroused by Miranda's ruthlessness. I don't feel ashamed for that. I am proudly erect right now. But love is blind, and so a date it is.
Oh, hooray.
You have a delightful evening, and in the end, that's what counts. It's the only thing that matters. Monster Prom is very important. By the end of it, Miranda even invites you to her house to show you the corpses of the water polo team, which she'd stolen from their funerals!
Oh my god.
Oh god! Oh, wow! You're still troubled by the fact that this kind of excites you, but obviously Miranda isn't troubled about being excited by a successful, merciless vendetta.
Jesus Christ.
You end up celebrating your victory and feasting over what's left of her enemies! Of course! Wow!
I think I made it out better in that one.
I am most likely to marry a zebra? What? And of course, Polly is least corporeal. That goes without... Well, you would have given her a run for her money.
I mean, I'm just made of fears.
Well, Zach, I'm sorry that even with my cooperative effort, we couldn't get Polly to fall in love with you.
Apparently not.
You're just too unlovable. No one will ever love you.
I'm horribly unlovable. Nobody likes me.
You were right. You should have gone to prom by yourself, because then you would have saved yourself the embarrassment.
I would have.
But I legitimately thought you were going to be fun enough. That's too bad.
Nope, apparently I need more than 10 fun.
Maybe next time we'll be able to date the gym teacher, because that tiger's hella cool. Well, I got mermaid laid, and you got ghost shafted, so...
Yep.
Better luck next time.
Just like my real prom.
Just like in your real prom, a ghost rejected you, and you had to go by yourself.
Yep.